GM everybody, and welcome to a quick update to the Solana asset recovery tool. I have implemented a new feature which lets you send manual transactions even if your wallet is bricked. Basically, you can send any kind of transaction as long as you're the only signer and it doesn't require you to spend Sol. So let me demonstrate. First, you navigate to the transactions tab and then you connect your bricked wallet. The first thing you'll have to do is fund another wallet that lets you fee pay. In my case, it's this one. It's different for everybody. So copy this one. Go to a different wallet that is not bricked, that allows you to actually send some Sol to this address. 0.001 should be enough. We just send it there. And then if we click here, we should see that we have some balance. Wonderful. Now to the interesting part. We can now go to any website that we usually go to, for instance, to Camino, where we have some liquidity, and we connect our wallet as usual, and then we just withdraw it all. And now here comes the interesting part. This does not work because my wallet is broken. If I approve here, this will just fail with the usual, this account may not be used to pay transaction fees. But what we can do instead is we open this, and it's important that you use SolFlayer. It only works with SolFlayer. And then you click this little thing with the zeros and ones, 0, 1, 1, 0. This thing then shows you the payload. And what you do is you just double click in here and copy this text. And then you can approve or reject, doesn't matter. And then you go back to the recovery tool and you paste this text in here. And then you hit send transaction, which will again open you SolFlayer or any wallet that you have connected. Here it's not important that it's SolFlayer anymore. It also works with others. And here you see the simulation. Well, we managed to withdraw our bonk and chup if we do it with the recovery tool. We just hit approve and the transaction is being sent. And we should then also see it in our funds here. And we can, as we're used to, on the account tab, here we see all of our tokens. And here we could, recover all of our tokens to another safe wallet. Boom. And then it shows us that we send out those tokens. But really what's happening, they're being sent to this wallet. Cool. We know this. And this tool works for hopefully any kind of protocol. Another use case is to delist NFTs with Tensor. Here I have one NFT listed. And I want to delist it. This does not work, but I can copy this. Even if I approve this, it won't work. It just will not go through. Broken. But what I can do is go to the recovery tool, paste the payload in here, send the transaction from here, and then we should see, oh, I actually managed to delist this one. And same thing, once I have delisted it, it's now in my wallet that is still bricked. But in the account here, I can now recover this NFT also to a safe wallet. And I send it out again. But it ends up in my wallet. Wonderful. And yeah, you can basically do anything here. You just need to build the transaction and copy the payload. We can also go to MarginFi. I mean, I can even lend out some more capital. Let's lend 69,000 bonk. Why not? Will this work regularly? No, because my wallet is broken, but I can just copy this and do it with the recovery tool. So it's not just for recovering. I can also, spend my bonk. Approve this. Works. And then I should see in MarginFi, even though this one was rejected, now I have those bonk supplied here. And I can, of course, also withdraw that. Same thing, I withdraw everything, and that won't work, but I can copy that, paste it in here, and send the transaction from here, and I'll get the bonk back. I hope this tool is helpful for you. I can't guarantee that everything works, but hopefully most use cases are covered with this. Some more hints maybe. You cannot recover Sol. If you withdraw Sol, then all that's happening is you are sending it to the attacker's wallet anyway, and this will not work. Also, since you cannot spend Sol, we cannot create token accounts. So make sure that if you claim some token, that the token accounts do already exist. Maybe one quick example. If I were to go here and recover all of my bonk. So if, for instance, I would have already recovered all of my bonk, then I cannot claim bonk anymore. Yeah, so with the normal way, it doesn't work, of course. Even with this tool, if I try to claim it, this won't work still. Why not? Invalid program argument. Really what's happening here is I don't have Sol. So the trick how we get around this is we need to have bonk already as a token account, because this account will not be able to pay for it anymore. That all belongs to the attacker already. And unfortunately, I can't know which accounts you need, so you'll need to figure that out manually. But a nice little trick is, if you claim some token, first send a little tiny bit of that token to your address, just so this token account exists again. There we go. Now this token account exists again. And now we should be able to claim this bonk by copying the payload, going to transactions, pasting this payload, and sending this transaction with this tool. There we go. Then we can retrieve our bonk and now recover also this. So I hope that this tool is helpful. Thank you so much for all of your donations that allow me to work on these things. I'm grateful for every single one of them. I hope this tool is helpful. I know not everything works. I'm sorry, I can't make everything work. Some things just won't work for technical reasons, like the Jupiter airdrop, we cannot claim it. And I have long videos explaining all of that. But for now, I hope that at least the most important positions you manage to reclaim, such that your losses are not too high. Alright, that's enough for me. More features coming. CNFT support is next. Speaking of CNFT support, I had an NFT that... Oh, by the way, if it says transaction results in an account with insufficient funds for rent, then this is not enough anymore. You need more Sol. I mean, we managed to do a few transactions, but now fund some more. There we go. Wonderful. And now this should work again. No balance changes because it's a CNFT. I can approve. And now I have my CNFT in my wallet. For sending, it doesn't show me the payload, unfortunately. But you can also use this to send CNFTs. But you'll have to go through Tensor, for instance, because you need to build that transaction manually. So for instance, I send it manually to this address. And then we can play the same thing where we just copy the payload here, reject this one, and then use the recovery tool to actually send it. This way you can also already send CNFTs, even though I don't support that yet. I might or might not, but there is a solution for it already. Just to prove to you that it works, there you go, it works. So I hope that this is helpful, and let me know the feedback down below. I probably won't manage to read all of your comments and all of your requests, and so many people ask me for help. I know, I'm sorry, I can't help everyone, but I'm trying my best to help as many people as possible. That's why I built this tool. Cool. And with that, I sign off. I'll see you next time.